Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my God, there's so many of you here, and I can see you all theorizing in the chat. And I'm not the murderer. I just want to tackle that now. I'm innocent. But anyway, so now we're going to be doing some YouTube live reading sprints with some special guests. Which is really, really exciting. Hopefully we can get lots of reading done because I have been slacking the past couple hours, I ain't gonna lie. And what's also gonna happen is that at the end of their sections, each of them is going to suddenly become one of our suspects or characters that we've had, and they are going to give a statement as the suspect. So that's going to give us some more clues as to who the murderer may be. Molly, that's what a murderer would say. Incorrect. I'm innocent. Okay, so let's bring in my guest for this first half hour sprint. Joining me for this first half hour is Gavin and Sabine. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, someone's audio is really crap. I think that's
an alien. Is it mine? Oh my God.
You sound like an alien.
Oh my God, wait,
You sound really funny.
Wow, oh my gosh, I didn't realize you had aliens in your murder mystery. Wow. It's a sci-fi.
She's trying to figure it out, bless her.
It was absolutely fine before.
It was fine before.
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be fine.
She's coming back. Oh. Gavin, you're now being accused of being the killer in the chat as well. But
I'm too sweet and innocent for that.
Okay, I think Sabine's coming has gone out to come back in. I think she's gonna sort it out. So what are you gonna start read? Oh, I think she's back. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry everyone.
I am can you hear me better now?
Yeah, that's better.
This is why I never do live shows at my own house, but at my boyfriend's, because there's always something wrong here. I'm so sorry.
It's fine, it's fine. We can hear you perfectly now.
Okay.
So what are you both gonna be reading during this sprint? Gavin, do you wanna go first?
Okay, I am good. Well, this will be the first book I've read this week. So I am reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert, and I've seen so much good stuff about this on BookTube recently, so I really need to get on to reading it. Not entirely sure what it's about, but it is an adult. It has apparently a lot of sexy times and stuff, so I'm there for it.
Yeah, I've been kind of wanting to read that, but I'm not a big romance. I rarely read romance, like very, very rarely. So it probably
You're preaching to the congregation, honestly. Romance is just not my thing either, but I'm willing to go outside my comfort zone. If people are hyping it up for me, I'm going to give it a try. Yeah.
I bought it as well, just for the hype. I was like, let's try sometimes.
Yeah, let's test this theory. Let's see if people actually know what they're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, true. I'm reading A Gathering of Shadows. Because can I talk about what I'm co-hosting at the moment as well?
Yeah.
I'm doing a readathon read along for the A Darker Shade of Magic series together with Jasmine from Jasmine the Reader, because I suck at finishing series. I'm sure a lot of people can share this feeling. So I'm pushing myself to do it by hosting a read along. So I just read 33 pages. So let's see.
No. You okay?
Working? I'm okay.
Yeah, you're fine. Okay. You don't need to panic. You're fine.
I'm shutting up.
I'm going to be reading Silver in the Wood. Let me censor it. I picked this because it's short and I want to finish a book today. It was I had to read something that was first in the series, and this is like the shortest first in the series I
Oh,
have.
that's so short.
It's only 100 pages, so I think I'll finish it during these 2 hours, hopefully, because
You will.
yeah, I was supposed to be reading The Raven Boys, and I gave up. I was like, I'm not going to finish it today. It's just not going to happen. So
Are you liking it though?
What? Which one?
The Raven Boys and this book, of course.
I haven't started this one, but I was enjoying The Raven Boys, but I was just like, you know, when you're rushing a book that you've been excited to read because you just got to read it quick, and I just wasn't taking it in, I don't think, enough. And so I was like, nah, I'm just gonna choose something shorter.
Yeah, put it down for now. Do it another time.
Okay, so I feel like we should start our reading. How long should we read until maybe it's 5 past now? Should we read till 25 past, and that gives us a bit of time to have our closing thoughts? So I will pin a comment if I can. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna read until 25 past, and then we'll come back with our closing statements and stuff. Okay.
I'm
I
excited.
actually got to read.
I was gonna say, like, I hope I'm not gonna fall asleep after today, but you know, that will happen on camera.
If it happens, Meg can kick you out. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, get rid of her.
No
How dare
sleeping.
she? Oh dear. Sorry, I keep thinking of the alien voice, and it's just making me laugh. I just keep thinking, like, we're just gonna hear this, like, in the background at some point when it goes funny. I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna calm down and I'm gonna read.
It was just so funny because you were just like, okay, we're gonna read.
You were probably just in your head. You just anyway. Okay. Okay, it's 25 past. Let's stop. Did we enjoy our books?
I did.
Yeah, it's been pretty good so far, actually. I wasn't too sure what to expect, but you know what? Actually, it started to trigger back in my mind like what people were talking about when they were talking about the book, about Chloe having a near-death experience and then sort of wanting to live her life a bit more because she's been very safe. So I'm seeing that so far, and the characters have been so good as well. Like I like them already, so I like it. 18 pages I read.
Oh, that's pretty good.
How far are you into the story?
Very, very, like literally, I just started it.
Oh, okay.
So literally just on page 18 now.
I read not a lot, but since I think this month or something, I've been keeping like notes with all the books that I'm reading. And of course, especially since I'm also doing like a discussion and live show thing with this book, I need to kind of keep my
Oh,
where's my
she's back. Oh,
is everything
Kinda.
I need to keep my thoughts in some kind of order, and then my laptop just kind of, did its thing again. So I read like 6, 7. Introduced to.
oh.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Is it working? Am I online?
You're back now.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Did you hear how many pages I read?
6 or 7, right?
Yes. Okay. I'm so sorry, guys.
It's okay.
It's live theater. Live theater.
And also me saying that I need to get my thoughts in order, just perfect. Fits everything.
Perfect. Yeah.
Staying in character.
This is so much more violent than I thought it would be. Like it's really like violent. I don't know what I violent. I don't know what I really I don't know what I really expected, but like it's pretty full on. I was like, oh shit. Didn't expect that.
Did you say what your story is about? Because I'm very curious.
I don't really know. So far, like, there's this guy who lives in the woods, and he can like control the woods or like the woodish creatures that are there. They were called. What were they called? I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it. Oh no, dryads. They're some kind of like woodish women.
Okay.
I've heard of druids. It's not them, is it?
No, I don't know. It's Dryad.
Oh, yeah.
Dry. Yeah, that's right. Do you ever spell something out and you're like, did I say the right letter?
All the time. All the time. All the time.
Especially me being Dutch, I just, and then having an American accent, and then, or trying to have an American accent, and just some words they don't match, they don't line up. It's weird. It's weird.
Language is weird.
Yeah. But no, it's good so far. It's just I didn't really have any thoughts going into it of what it was going to be, and like there's a new owner of the the old guy's house is on an estate of this rich home, and a new guy's moved into that, and something's going to happen with them. So that's all I really know. But it's pretty violent so far. But yeah, no, I'm enjoying it. Okay, so quickly, we need you to morph into your murder characters, and give your suspect statements for those that have been like following along with the murder mystery. So, Sabine, you are Lydia, who is like our fashion designer. Yeah,
Wow,
you're very glamorous.
I say it. Yeah.
Star Wars, amazing. Fashion.
So, what is your suspect statement as Lydia?
My suspect statement is, I barely saw Horace the whole evening. it would have been easy for him to slip away and kill Jills.
Oh, the tea.
Mhm.
The tea.
Spilling it, you know.
And Gavin, you are Howard, the swordsman that Giles have been getting lessons from. And what is your suspect statement?
Well, I mean, the whole evening I was always with at least one person. You can literally account for where I am the entire evening. It would have been impossible for me to do something.
Okay, well,
Just saying.
I don't know if anyone can back that up, but we
Be
shall
better.
see.
I
Okay.
got an alibi.
Well, we're just going to have to take your word for it. So thank you very much for coming and reading with me. It's been a lot of fun, and for pretending to be a fashion designer and a swordsman.
Yeah. Yeah, we did it. Yeah. Wasn't too far out of the ordinary.
Yeah. I can imagine you with, like, teaching Giles swords. I don't know what the word sword fighting is. Yeah, I suppose that's the word.
Like
Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you so much for joining me. Everyone's links are down in the description, by the way. Everyone, you should definitely go check everyone's channels out. But yeah, I'm gonna kick you out again now.
Oh my
Thank
God,
you.
Thank
so
you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was quite abrupt. That was. Oh no. Okay, I thought Sabine came back, but she was just waving at me from down below. Okay, so now we're going to add into our reading sprint the queen herself of why we are all here. Hi.
Hey.
I was laughing so much. I could when I was describing Gavin as the swordsman, I could see you wetting yourself down below.
I also have, like, if I move this way, I've got like, she was howling. It was fun.
Oh dear. How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm good. I'm a bit tired. I feel like I'm not cut out for this. Like, I don't understand how people do them all the time. I'm an old woman.
I can stay up late, but I can't read constantly and then stay up all day as well.
Yeah, it's hard. It's
Yeah.
hard. But I'm not good at staying up late. I was like, last night, I was like, sorry guys, I'm checking out after an hour. See ya. Have fun.
What time did you get up?
Just before 7, like
Oh,
6:40.
painful.
I know, it was bad. I just had to force myself out. I was like, otherwise it's gonna be dead silence. So I've gotta get up. What are you reading at the moment?
I'm reading part 1 of The Way of Kings, which is it's a bit of a struggle. It's a slow one, but I knew it would be. And then I've got Ashley here distracting me, so progress is.
I have read more than you do.
Yeah.
So.
How far into it are you?
I'm 260 pages in. So it's like
Okay.
a quarter of the full thing.
Okay. Well,
Long
that's could not be me. I'm out here like, I'm reading a 100-page book, everyone. Could not be me. Okay, shall we read?
Yeah. Well, I'll try. It hasn't been very successful so far, but we'll see what I can do.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I hadn't been successful for a few hours, and then this is kind of like getting me reading again. Okay, how long should we read? Should we read again? Should I do what we did with the last one? We'll read for 20. Hang on, I can't do math. Yeah, 20 minutes. So we'll read until 55. I'm so bad. Like, when I have all day when I've been trying to figure out, like, we need to read for this long to this time, I can't do it. Like, it's so hard.
In the moment as well, and you have to decide right there how long you need to read, and you're like, I can't do math.
Yeah, because you're like, well, I've got like 40 minutes left of the thing, so then I need to like read for this long, and then have it's my head can't take it. I left maths behind a long time ago. Okay, so I'm gonna put a thing. Read till 55. Yes, that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Okay. I'll put that there and I will pin it and we can get started. Everyone keeps accusing us all of being the murderer. Everyone who comes on, they're like, no, you're the murderer. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Ashley's the murderer.
I don't know how to.
When I'm reading, you can see it. So you're in it, just so you know.
Oh, it's 55.
Fine.
How did we all do? How much did you read?
I did 11 pages, which is faster than I have been reading. So
Yeah, because is it really like, is it small font?
it does, yeah, and it has like pretty much no margins. So like,
Oh, I hate it.
like I've read Brandon Sanderson before, so I thought, okay, it's going to be a little bit dense, but it should be fine. And then I opened it and I was like, oh.
Something like that though does make like a big difference in how you feel when reading it. Like if it's just taking you longer to get through it and you're like, I don't know why, just because of the way the page is laid out.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate stuff like that. How much everyone else read? 15 pages, 20 pages, 25 pages. I don't read that much, which is a bit, everyone kept telling me to concentrate and I promised I was concentrating. I don't know what they were saying. I read I didn't read a lot. I read 16 and like it's a big font.
Yeah. And big margins.
Yeah, big margins, especially in comparison to yours.
Yeah.
I did not read enough. I don't know why. Maybe I just wasn't concentrating. Well, everyone telling me to concentrate was distracting me. 47 pages. Oh my goodness. Could not be me.
That's impressive.
Yeah. How are you finding the book? Like in general?
I like it. It's different for Brandon Sanderson because normally he like introduces a thing and then explains it. Whereas in this, it's, here's this magical thing. I'm just gonna like move on and not tell you anything about it. So it's like different from what I'm used to from him. And I've read at least one book in all of his Cosmere series now, I think. But it's good. It's just it's taking me a while. And then I got 220 pages in and new characters were introduced and I was like, why? Please.
I read my first Brandon Sanderson like last week and I didn't love it, but I it was Skyward, so I feel like it was the wrong one to start with.
Yeah, I haven't read Skyward yet.
I didn't really like it. But I think that's the unpopular opinion because everyone else,
a lot of people really, really love it. I think I like sci-fi and I like Brandon Sanderson, but then I've never read sci-fi from Brandon Sanderson.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I just feel like I'll prefer his other stuff. My dad loves him, so my dad's got all his books. So I just need to like get into it, but I'm just getting a bit. I'm not gonna lie.
I wish my parents read fantasy. They my mum read crime. So
really?
Yeah, and I just really don't read crime now because like she would read crime books and watch crime TV shows, so it was just everywhere all the time.
No, my dad doesn't read a lot, but he reads all the books he does have are like traditional high fantasy, like Brandon Sanderson. Who are some of the other guys? I can't think of any of their names.
George Martin.
Yeah, it has him. Who's Wheel of Time?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah. All of them. They're all the ones that he reads.
I'm not surprised he didn't read many books because it take him a while to get through those ones.
Yeah, but I actually got him to read. What did I get him to read recently? The Illuminate Files, and he really liked them. And I was like, I'm getting you into some other stuff.
A list of books that Brandon Sanderson recommends, and it's all stuff like Robert Jordan and Robin Hobb. And then right at the end it says, and I read Uglies by Scott Westerfeld this year and really enjoyed it.
What a bizarre addition to the list.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now you just have to morph into your or what's the word? The character or whatever.
Yeah.
So you are going to give us a statement as Horace, the student. So what is your suspect statement?
I don't trust Dora. She's the only one of us here who had fallen out with Giles recently, and he invited her here in an effort to patch things up. I've been around Giles the most out of all of us these past few months, and I know that things weren't good between them.
Oh, more tea. So far people have... Oh, sorry, what are you saying?
Hot tea.
Yeah. So far people have not been a fan of Dora, so I feel like Dora's just gonna go down in their estimations.
I've been like loosely following it, and I saw that everybody thinks that Dora did it. So then I was going through like finding out all the stuff about Dora, and I'm like, why? Why are we so against Dora?
I think it's because, well, yeah, I don't know, but my lips are sealed on who is guilty. But yeah.
It wasn't me. Horace didn't do it.
Oh, you're not trusted.
Well.
Anyway. Oh, but then we've got the Dora haters in.
Viper Elmo said, "I'm so sure it's Horace." Wow. Yeah. So, like, I make you a nice readathon. I get somebody to co-host a 24-hour readathon for you, and then you all accuse me of killing somebody. I'll remember this.
Oh dear. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll let you get back to your lovely evening. And yeah, I'm gonna kick you up. But thank you for joining me and reading with me. Bye. Bye. See you soon. Okay. Next, we have two more lovely humans joining us. So joining me now is going to be Keris and Molly. Oh, there we go. I did her in.
Hello.
Hello. How are we?
Tired.
I feel yeah.
Yeah. I just want to nap for about a minute.
Yeah. Same. I'm like, this has rejuvenated me a bit doing this live, but before this, I was like in bed, like, oh my god, how am I going to get through the rest of this day?
I don't know.
I feel like
I've been so busy for the last 2 weeks. I don't know how to do anything anymore. So like today, I was like, oh, gotta do something. Like I can't just go to sleep anymore.
You okay, Molly?
Yeah, I'm alright. I've not been back long, really.
Oh yeah, you had to rush back for me.
It's okay. Anything for you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm in that nice either bookmark or notepad there.
So nice. I'm using Sabine's as well, but I've kind of like mauled it a little bit, so it's a bit. I haven't looked after it the best. The corners are a bit creased, but everyone has so many lovely bookmarks. I just want to get everyone's bookmarks.
Agreed.
Oh, my earphone is about to fall out. Sorry. Do you a while ago? It fell out and rolled under my fridge, like to the back, and I had to like get a hanger to like draw it out from under the back of the fridge. So now whenever I feel it move, I'm like.
I got those things. No, I think I left them in my car. That you kind of like put them on the ends of the AirPods and then you like wrap them around your head like you're a runner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got those, but I can't remember where I put it now.
I'm like, I don't use them when I go running because I'm terrified that they're just going to fall out. So I just use like normal earphones. When surely that's why they exist, is so you can like move.
I just don't run. Like, nah. No, problem solved.
I wish I didn't. What are we all reading?
Mol, do you want to go first?
I'm reading The Ask and the Answer by Patrick Ness because Tasman picked it for me to read, even though I'm really not ready for it. But here we go.
Is that part of
what are you reading? Oh, sorry.
The Neck of Never Letting Go, sorry.
Yeah, it's the second one of Chaos Walking. The first one broke me. And Tasman specifically said, and I quote, prepare to die inside again. So
that's very meaningful.
I am reading The Kingdom of Copper. Oh, this way. Oh no. Yes, I started it yesterday. Because I need to read books for my course as well, and I finished the first one like a week ago, and I've been like dying to read it, and I'm already like 200 pages in.
Oh,
audiobooks.
Speedy. Oh yeah. Audiobooks, like I stopped listening to audiobooks for a while recently, and as soon as I got back into it again, they just saved my life. Like they're so good when you're like cooking, doing the clothes wash, you know.
I'm traveling again a lot more, so it means that when I'm driving I can get so much reading done.
Oh, I'm still not at the point yet where I'm comfortable listening to an audiobook while driving. Like I feel like I'm still not that good a driver. And so I feel like I'll just like not focus enough. So I just haven't gotten to that point yet where I trust myself enough to do that. But one day I dream of that happening.
No, I think it's okay. I kind of I feel like it makes me pay attention to the road more.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't drive, so.
To be fair, I haven't driven in ages, probably since
I love
January.
listening to audiobooks on the train. Wow, it really helps me focus.
Oh dear. Okay, shall we read? I feel like. Well, I don't know. I don't know what the people want. Do the people want us to sit here and chat, or do they want us to read? I don't know. I always thought people want. Well, I think they want us to read. People always like do long reading sprints. I'm like, okay. So I don't know. I just try to give the people what they want. What can I say? So we'll read till 25 again, and I'll put a thingy in. But I need to go to the loo, so I'm gonna leave you all.
Right.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Am I going to time you?
Oh my god, please don't. I'll be quick, I promise. I'll be like 2 seconds.
Right, timer. Wait, where is it? Hold on. Oh, 1 minute 25.
Well, 20 seconds. Whoops. We're fine. It was just a light. I hope we're fine. Anyway. 20 seconds of that was me washing my hands.
Yeah, but 20 seconds of that was also me like trying to get the timer up.
Oh. Okay, right. I'm gonna read now.
Okay, I'm gonna try.
I just had to check the light wasn't broken. We're fine. Everything's fine. Okay, it's 25. How did we do? Do we read it up?
How much did I do? 13 pages?
It's pretty good. I'm not sure how much I read actually.
Thanks.
I did like 20 something.
Okay. There you go.
Thanks.
I think I read 18, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm reading it quite slowly. I don't really know. It's like massive font.
You read 18
I'm reading it.
and I read 13. You think you're going slowly?
No, but it's like I'm saying for how big a font it is. That isn't really showing how big the font is. Like
Yeah.
it's really big. So it's like should be quicker than a normal book. 25 pages. Pretty good, everyone. We've all put in a good shift.
Oh.
Are you both enjoying your books?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's good to be back with the characters, but also like I'm just like I'm not prepared.
Wait, which
How's your
which series is this part of?
Okay.
Chaos Walking by Patrick Ness.
Which one's that? I get confused.
A
Is that
Knife
the
of
Knife
Letting Go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. I feel like I need to
It's
give
the
that a
second
go.
one.
I
The
didn't
first
really
one was so good.
I didn't love it. And I feel like it's a very unpopular opinion. But
Well,
it wasn't for me.
yeah, I read it or like read the start of it when I was like 11 from the school library. Like the librarian was like, Megan, you need to read this. And I started it and I didn't like it. And I think I DNF'd it. But I was 11. Like that was like 9 years ago. What, sorry?
You DNF'd it before you even knew what DNFing was.
Yeah, exactly. I used to DNF books all the time. Like, I think I DNF'd, what's the first Cassandra Clare one? I can never remember. Whatever that
City
one is.
Bones.
Yeah, I DNF'd that. I DNF'd The Hunger Games. I DNF'd Divergent. Because that was all the books that were around then. I started them all and I didn't continue. I was like, nah. I was so picky with what I read. I used to be obsessed at that age with like, have you ever read those YA Jane Austen retellings? Like there's loads of them out there. Oh, there's like it would be like a persuasion retelling, but it would be like a kids, like kind of that point between kids and YA, like very young YA. You know what I mean? And I loved them. I was obsessed. Yeah, but a bit older than middle grade, like early YA. Yeah.
Why do we just call that teen? Like I know people think that YA is teen, but then I've read books that I'm like, this isn't YA, but it's not middle grade, and I just think that's teen.
Like yeah, there is that middle section.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I miss those days. I remember in my library there was this book that was about a girl who had never even been kissed, but she was pregnant at like 14, and everyone wanted to read it. But the librarian wouldn't let you check it out if you were in year 7 or 8. And by the time you're in year 9, you don't care. But like when you're in year 7, you're like, how are we gonna read that book? It's so scandalous, the most scandalous thing we'd ever heard of.
She's pregnant.
It was so dramatic. Wow. So now you need to morph into your murder mystery characters.
That was your morphing.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave.
Now I believe. Hang on, I need to fact check myself before I say something that I shouldn't. No, okay, cool. I am correct. I doubted myself for a second there. So you've already both been cleared of the murder. So like neither of you are suspected. So it's just basically what further information can you give us? So Karis, or I should say Bill, or maybe not even Bill, because we discovered earlier that you are not who you say you are. You're an imposter.
I'm an imposter.
What did you say?
Yeah. I got here on a lie. I'm actually Bill's older brother. I just needed a leg up to get some deals like him so I can make my own way in the world. But I didn't kill Giles, so what are you gonna do? I don't know who did it. I'm sorry, I can't help.
Wow, that was very helpful.
Yeah.
But at least we know. At least we know who you are now. And Molly, you are Aura, the socialite.
Wow. Where's my wine?
What is your suspect statement?
I think this was premeditated. The murderer wanted lots of us here so it wasn't obvious who did it, and then they could escape into the crowd.
Oh, that is a good theory. That is a good theory. I wonder if you're correct. The tea. Okay, thank you very much, both.
Thanks. Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so what are our current thoughts based on the information that we have received so far? What are we thinking? We still have one more guest to come, but what are we thinking? I want to know your thoughts. Yeah, I'll wait a second for you guys to tell me what you're thinking, for all the messages to come in. Aura's legend. That is very true. That is very true. Okay, someone's convinced, Viper Elmo convinced it's Horace. Maya, Dora did it. It's Gavin. To be honest, I still think that is a good theory. It's Dora, Horace or Lydia. Lydia is an unpopular opinion. We haven't heard a lot of people saying Lydia. Everyone came together to murder poor Giles. What did Giles do wrong? You stuck with Dora the whole time. It's Horace. Gotta be Dora. Oh, hang on, I clicked the wrong thing. I think it might have been Dora, because when things go bad between friends, it gets very heated. That's very true. And we know they fell out. Horace. I think Horace and Bill were working together, and that's why it looks like they both have alibis. Ooh. Dora. It seems pretty split between Horace and Dora. So yeah, I wonder if what we're about to hear will change our minds. I still feel like Dora's lying about something. Okay, we're very distrustful of Dora, and I'd say Horace comes in second. I'd say. Okay, so now I'm going to welcome my final special guest to join us. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. I'm just changing my light because I have like these light bulbs. They're very warm right now. I just need to make them a little colder because they look yellow.
Oh my god, that's so cool that you can change them.
Yeah, well,
that's
it was
pretty cool.
Oh, there we go. That's better. Okay, I'm ready now. I was like running around the house, barely had dinner, but here we are. I'm ready. I'm so ready.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. I'll only keep you for like 25 minutes.
Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I was just like, oh, I need to get my light. I need to get my ring light. Then I was like, okay, no, we're going without the ring light. We need to make sacrifices. And I went with it. Oh, God.
Oh dear. Well, the people are very happy to see you.
Hi, friends.
What are you reading at the moment?
Well, I'm reading several books, like always. I'm reading a Dutch book, which is very uninteresting for literally all of you, but unless you speak Dutch. This is Gebrek is een groot woord by Nina Polak. It's about a girl who was raised partly by an adoptive family and partly by her mum, who was very poor growing up in Amsterdam. like the rougher parts of Amsterdam, and now she's sailing around the world, and she's sort of trying to escape her past, and then she runs into her adoptive family who are like very rich people, and she runs into them in France, and then she goes back to Amsterdam, and oh, I need to turn that off. And
it timed itself quite well. It was like, and
and so she's sort of running into ghosts of the past and stuff, and it's got a great atmosphere. The writing is really, really good. If you speak Dutch, this is amazing. The prose is so good, and it's really like inspiring me to be, to write something as wonderful as this one day. And I'm also still reading. I know this is one of your favorites. I'm excited. So I was reading this in the summer, but I put it aside because it was like such a winter vibe, and I was like, I can't read this by the pool. It's not working for me.
Yeah.
So, yes, I'm still reading this one as well. Like the weather is still quite warm here, so I'm slowly transitioning back into this book.
Yeah, I feel like in a couple weeks it'll be like the perfect vibes for that book. It's definitely a wintry book.
I'm kind of scared I'll forget it, but I won't probably.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm enjoying it. I really like it. It's just like, I don't know, I just wasn't properly getting into it anymore. I think I get into it if like the weather is colder. So. Yeah.
It does make a difference.
No, it really does.
Like the weather.
But I think the story is really lovely so far. Like the writing is really beautiful. Erin Morgenstern's books always give me such a like feverish vibe, like a fever dream. Best fever dream I've had. So yeah, no, I'm all here for it. It's just not with this weather.
Yeah.
During the winter.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna get colder. Like I was like, oh, I'm actually excited for autumn for the first time, and then autumn is just like, nah, not coming. Sorry. Like it's still so hot.
It was colder here for a couple of days, but now it's getting hotter again. I'm not sure what's happening. But
yeah, and like we've just moved back into this flat, and it's this whole like wall is windows, and so the sun shines in the whole day, and the flat gets so hot, and I'm like, this flat is not made for the summer. I'm so glad I was not here for summer.
I've like the same issue because I've got like in my apartment, like this is entire windows on this side.
Yeah.
So windows. And on the other side I have the same situation. And in my bedroom I have the same situation. So it's like it gets so warm in here in the summer. It's crazy. And even now it's like I think 26 degrees inside. I need to open a window when I was in home.
Well, should we start reading? This is the thing I was saying before with Molly and Keris. I don't know if the people want us to chat or read.
I love chatting. I could blabber on for hours.
Same.
But if people want us to read, I suppose we read. I mean, if we have to.
Oh dear! I remember once I did like this reading, and we literally read for like 10 minutes and we're live for like an hour and a half. Like it's just not in my nature, but today I've tried to be more structured and like make us all read, but usually I don't.
If I ever host a live show, and I might do it for like my 1 year on BookTube, because I saw you do that and I was like, that's great, I want to do that. I might do that, but then I think I don't want to actually read. I always feel so awkward reading in live shows. Good luck now. Yeah, no, it's fine, but it's just like, it's not my favorite thing ever, to be fair.
Yeah.
I get it. It's fun to watch, but if you're in there, you're constantly like what if I do something weird whilst reading?
Yeah. It is a bit weird. Like when I started this live, at first I was like, this feels strange, but then I guess you just get used to it. But I don't think I read as much when I'm on live, because like you're thinking about like, oh, how do I look? What am I doing? You get distracted more easily. But I love watching them.
Yeah.
So
I don't read as fast, I feel like, on live.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how it's possible. Like I remember being on a live once and I read like 1 page in 15 minutes. I was not able to focus at all. I was just like staring at it.
Yeah. And like you read the same page like a couple times because you haven't read it properly. But I love watching them.
they were like discussing how much they read, and I was like, oh, I read 5 pages. I read one. I can concentrate. Oh my god. Yes. Great.
Yeah. Well, let's try it.
No, it will probably be fine. I was just like a few seconds before I had to go on, I was like, oh, I'm actually listening to an audiobook, but that's very impractical. And then I scrambled around the house looking for my books. I was like, where? Somewhere.
Yeah, I made sure I finished my audiobook like earlier today so that I wouldn't, because like you can't really do both.
What were you listening to?
I listened to Black Girl Unlimited by Echo Brown, and it was like amazing. Like it was so good. It was so good. It's very heavy, but like there's a lot of trigger warnings, but it was so good. Like it was. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars
for a very long time. Like I've been eyeing it, but I never get around to it.
Yeah, no, I was doing, but I've been doing Bookopoly, so I rolled. I can't remember what I rolled to read it now, but I picked it because of that, and it was amazing. I think I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Like, I don't know. Sometimes when you're like, oh, it's so close, but I think I am gonna give it 5 stars. I think the more I think about it, but yeah, I would really recommend it. It was really good.
Okay,
really good.
I'll put it up on my TBR.
Yeah, you should, and I would recommend the audiobook because the author narrates it, and like she does and it's like basic, it's semi-autobiographical, so like the protagonist's name is Echo, the same as the author, and I think a lot of it is like mirrored on her life, but it's not like this is my life story, you know, it's kind of inspired. Really cool. But yeah, it was really good. Okay, let's read. We'll read to 55. I'll put a thing in telling everyone. Okay, cool. Now pin it. Okay, it's 55. We're done.
We did it.
Yay! How much did you read?
It actually went pretty well.
Yeah, same.
I
read-
don't know. Let me see.
I think I read like 17 pages, which is pretty good for me when I'm on a live. Usually, yeah. Don't read that much.
I'm not really sure where I started, but
Yeah. How did everyone else do? Oh, I'm tired now.
you
It's
still had this
finally.
for a while.
Yeah, well, I went to sleep at. I slept for a bit of it. I slept for like 5-6 hours of it. I was like, bye. I got Nicole to take over so I could go sleep, but like, I'm tired now.
I get that. Me too.
Oh dear. I can't see any. Hang on. Let me go back on this.
Somebody read 28 pages.
Oh yeah, 28 page. Wow.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I think I read like 18.
Yes, I read something about that. 27. We're just slow. 5 pages before food arrived. I wish that was me. I'm really hungry.
I just had dinner, but it was like a really quick dinner. I was like,
I'm gonna have to have a really quick dinner too, and I'm like, oh god damn, I want.
Kitchen cabinet.
Oh, nice. I'm glad you had us on in the background for that.
That's great. We were there. We were there with the painting.
Yeah. Okay, so now I need you to become your murder mystery character for a second.
Okay.
So you are Dora, who everyone thinks you're the murderer. Like you are the most popular. You're the most popular murderer suspect.
Okay.
Everyone is suspicious of you. So what do you have to say for yourself?
Okay. Giles is my longest and closest friend. Yes, we had a falling out lately, but that's normal. I'm more distrustful of some of the people who have come into his life more recently.
Okay, that's a bit of subtle shade from Dora there. That's a bit of subtle shade.
Oh my god! Well, if everyone thinks I did it, didn't I just do it? Probably. Well, I don't know, but
I can't say anything.
maybe I'm just the red herring.
Maybe they just don't trust you. They think because he was killed with a book and you're a librarian, they just think, well,
I'm a librarian. I love that for me.
yeah, you're a librarian.
Oh, that's great. That's so cool. I was just reading about in this book, one of the girls works on a cruise ship for a while, and then she works as a librarian on the cruise ship while she's sailing through the Caribbean. It's so cool.
Oh my god, that's so cool. I didn't even know like cruise ships had libraries.
No, me neither. I'm just like, wow, this is like the perfect summer job. I want it.
Yeah, right? Oh my god. Now if I don't know why I would go on a cruise, but if I ever do, I'm finding a cruise with a library on it. That's so cool. Gavin can't be the murderer as much as we may want him to be.
And people are also saying that I'm a murderess and that Dora is a lot of zeros, 1,000 million% suspicious.
Yeah, they don't trust you. They think Dora's shady.
Well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, you did throw a bit of light shade. It was tasteful shade, I would say. It was,
like shade with a little glitter on top, with a little pizzazz.
Yeah, like you're not being obvious for your shade. You're like, listen, I think you should look at these people. Yeah, if people don't think it's Dora, they tend to think it's Horace. They think it's one of the two of you. So we shall see. We shall find out by the end of the night. But yeah, okay, right. So that brings us to the end of these reading sprints. Thank you for joining me. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh my god.
What was I going to say? Okay, so just to let everyone know, the next thing is going to be some more Twitter sprints in half an hour. Wow, that's a quick turnaround. I didn't realize I'd made it that soon. But yeah,
freshen up.
Yeah, I'll go stick some dinner on, and then I'll start the sprint. So yeah, over on the Twitter in half an hour, the next Twitter sprints will take place. We're going to find out some more clues, and yeah, thank you for joining us. There were so many of you throughout this whole thing. I was actually shook. I was like, why are you all here reading with us?
Oh, that's fun, right? They love it. It's great. I always
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Like, I love watching them back whilst I'm like cooking.
Same.
It's a really great pastime. It feels like as if I'm like FaceTime with my friends, but I don't have to actually interact. Really
yeah, I love watching them too. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining us. And yeah, we're gonna race off because I've only got half an hour until I have to do the Twitter sprint. So thank you for joining us, and we'll see you soon. Bye. Bye. I pressed the wrong thing. Sorry, everyone. I just left the studio as if the live was just going to carry on running. I'm sorry. Now I'll actually say goodbye and I'll actually end the live. Okay, peace out. I'll see you in half an hour.